Here's my review of My Adventures with Superman Episode 1. I thought that this was a very good, solid start to this series. We follow, obviously, Superman, Lois Lane, and Jimmy Olsen, and we kind of see in this first episode, we just see him adjusting to his powers, and we see how he just got a job at the Daily Planet, and he's working with Lois Lane, and just seeing the dynamic between these two characters just really great, because Superman is just very calm, he's kind of very nerdy, and that's how Superman should be. And then Lois is very outgoing, she's very bombastic. And then seeing Jimmy Olsen in there is also great too, as he's kind of almost seems like a third wheel, but because Superman is just such a nice guy, he doesn't really want to leave him out. And this is just kind of show where it just kind of feels good, like you just kind of like spending time with these characters. But in this first episode, we follow the three of them as Clark is kind of getting adjusted with this new life in the Daily Planet, and the three of them have to investigate these missing robots in Metropolis. And it's just kind of almost like I said, it's just like a simple journalism show, but with Superman, like just seeing more of Clark over more of Superman. And I think that's what is a really, really great component to this episode. And I will say, if I did kind of have a complaint, I just found Jimmy to be a tad annoying, but he wasn't that bad. Like, overall, I still enjoyed his character. And this is only the first episode, so I'm hoping that it will improve. But I did find him a little bit annoying, but overall, I still really liked him. I will say, probably one of my personal favorite parts of the episode is right at the beginning when Clark first discovers his powers, and then he's just helping this car that's kind of like going too fast, and you can just kind of see how he's just innately good. And that's something that it feels like is maybe been lacking in the live-action Supermans as of lately, with a lot of the adaptations kind of him being more cold. It's just not really as fun to see as, like, someone who's just a good person. So yeah, overall, so far, this show has a really great action, and I especially love the scene by the docks, like, where Clark is trying to hide himself because he doesn't have a Superman suit, so he has to hide himself from Jimmy and from Lois, and they kind of don't really know who he is. That was a really cool action scene. So far it has great action and great character work. Yeah, but overall I thought that this was great. These three characters are great so far. And I just thought that overall this was a solid start to this show, and I think that it is going to probably be very beneficial for Superman going forward, because I feel like he hasn't really been treated the best lately. But overall, I'd say that this is a solid first episode, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this show.